Yo, welcome back to podcast Shmodcast. It is me as always. As always, you know who I am. Nobody cares. I'm joined by Taffy.
Hi.
Yes.
Same two people on this podcast every week.
Well, I mean, we did have that one really cool week where we got Rhino in. That was pretty lit.
Good old Rhino.
And now he's refusing to come back on again.
Yeah. We'll get somebody else.
Will we?
We'll go full winter and get an ice ball or something.
Ooh, topical.
Yeah. Alright.
How's your weekend been?
My weekend consisted of the usual, which is a Saturday morning sport, chilling out for the rest of the day. Oh, yeah, okay. So, on Sunday, midday, I started my challenge to not talk or use technology for the next 2 days. So that is Sunday 12 p.m. to Tuesday 12 p.m. And that was fun.
So, because of that, we are now recording this podcast on 8 p.m. on Wednesday.
Goody.
So, which is great, which just messes up everything that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd you find that?
Sorry, come again. My internet's kind of dying.
Oh god. Let's just thank that it's not on my side. But no, what is how was it? How'd you find it?
It was horrendous. It was absolutely the worst. It was not fun at all, and I couldn't give any of my opinions in any conversations. So I kind of just sat there awkwardly and listened as someone basically hammered false opinions.
I mean, I don't get so, because it was you did it for 1.5 days at school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you use scrap pieces of paper to write stuff on.
Sometimes when I was really desperate to say something.
So yeah, wouldn't that just be shouldn't you just carry that over and use...
The challenge didn't specify that I couldn't.
I mean, obviously, yeah. It's technology and speaking.
Yeah. Technology was horrible though. That was actually the worst. On Monday afternoon. No. Yeah, wait, no. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Monday
Take
afternoon.
Time.
I had an essay due the next day, so I did that, hammered it out, finished it, boom, done. Then I had a health task due Friday, which I didn't have to do at all. I did it, boom, done. Science book work, did that, boom, done. And I started a history task that was due the next, it hasn't even started yet. So my teacher put it up on the Google Classroom, and I did that. And then I did more work, and all of that was basically an excuse to use my laptop. So
Ooh.
I hammered out about 5 assignments in that one day, which is really good. And it got me to do a lot of work, but it was not fun. I woke up at 3 in the morning on accident, just couldn't do anything, and had to go back to sleep.
So you were able to use technology, but for education and stuff, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's not necessarily a pretty fine line, is it? Because what classifies as education?
It's just whatever you need to do to progress for educational purposes.
What's educational purposes then?
Basically schoolwork that you have to do.
What if what about Kahoot? We've talked about this before, but would Kahoot be schoolwork?
No. So
No.
I couldn't just go on the internet and start watching videos or Googling random science facts. That's not allowed.
But it's education by definition.
Yeah, but it's educational, but it's not education that I need.
Well, you never know.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, I never know.
Depending on the facts,
That's true. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get you to carry this entire thing by yourself for a sec.
Oh no.
I believe in you. Talk about your weekend. I'll be listening.
Okie dokie. Well, my weekend was I can't even remember my weekend. It seems so long ago. That's why we try to get these out on we try and record these Monday because at least everything's still fresh, and we've already seen each other that week, so we don't just ramble on about like small talk. Although I guess that is literally just what this is. But no, I think I honestly didn't do much on the weekend. It was just pretty average.
Right. Yeah. I have like 2 things I normally do every single weekend, and then everything else is just a bonus.
Really? I mean, I obviously
Yeah.
do my like sport. That was like a given, obviously.
Hold on. I have a cramp in my foot.
You
It
would.
hurts really bad.
Yeah. Cramps are like the
Uh,
worst.
yeah, it's even worse when you're doing something. Like, I don't know, walking.
Yeah, I would prefer to get a cramp sitting down than walking. It's almost as if you need that foot.
Well, no. I'd rather get a cramp while walking. Because you can just walk it off, but while sitting down, especially if you're in a situation like in the movies, which I had one. I had
Really?
one spiking the entirety of my leg from hip to toe. It was so bad.
What movie was
I
it?
had to.
Because you
It
could
was
probably.
the Detective Pikachu that we watched on the day out that we mentioned last podcast.
I don't. Was it last podcast? Yes, it was. I listened to it. No, but cramps like they're alright. They're not the worst, but
I absolutely hate cramps, and they trigger one of my biggest fears. And uh, one of my biggest fears is not having control in something, and that's very broad. But that's also it links to my fear of heights. Have I told you about this on the podcast before? I'm sure I have. Okay.
no.
She won. Hold on, you're gonna have to figure this out yourself.
Yeah,
Back in a
sure.
sec.
Okay. I don't know. Like, can I just say, what an interesting topic. We're talking about cramps. I mean, like 2 podcasts ago, we were talking about like, I don't know, racism or something, and now we've kind of just dialed everything back, and we're talking about injuries and stuff, which is probably the least interesting topic there is. So you guys come here often? Jeez, this is so awkward. Like, I don't get how people can do 1-person podcasts. It literally, it seems like, I guess that's what like gaming channels and stuff, like a lot of channels on YouTube have to do. But it just seems weird. At least with like what I'm doing, it seems like a conversation.
Right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Could you like recap the last 30 seconds for a second?
Okay, I was just saying that it's incredibly hard and awkward to have a conversation by myself, and I don't get how people can have 1-person podcasts. And like, I get how gaming channels and stuff do that, but
a
it's weird.
one-person podcast works with like viewer asked questions.
Yeah.
So,
Isn't that just a Q&A?
Yeah. Straight to Q&A.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like a professional or something.
Yeah.
Which
like
is a lot of videos that are popping up.
I found that like quite a large number of podcasts are like proper interviews.
Well, yeah.
And like,
We should probably get a guest on to interview. That could be fun.
like, what would you have in mind? Who the hell would want to come on? This is probably
I
one of the
don't know.
lowest budget. Like, you take a look at the first 5 episodes, the mic quality is abhorrent.
It's awful.
And,
Yeah.
like, we've got, like, really bad lo-fi in the back.
Yeah.
Not in this episode, though. We
Not in this
decided to give it a
episode.
try with no music.
It's gonna be really awkward.
Hell yeah.
Having no like white noise or just background sound.
I don't know, I might bring it back in softly.
Well, yeah, we'll see how this episode goes. No one listens to these, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, literally, like,
We'll just figure it out ourselves.
at this, the first episode, which is by far the worst, has like 50 views. But like now,
That's not horrible.
yeah, I know, but now a good episode would get over 10.
Yeah. Maybe we should just become better at being like making material and stuff for podcasts. Just stop being so boring.
I find it weird that we're at an age where people would prefer to like download and listen to other people's conversations.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if that person's either famous or professional in something. because it's good to like get some insight and some like look like I don't know. I can't speak English properly, and I'm pretty sure it's not my first language anymore. Uh, it's fun to listen to your idols and just celebrities in general talk about what they think personally.
Yeah, good. Like, okay, if I have like a certain sense of humor and I have a passion for
Right.
comedy.
Yeah.
However, like people that I hang around with aren't really good at making those jokes. I can just get those jokes from a podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do find.
Um. No, you can go.
No, you go.
No, I had nothing to say. I kind of
Me
said
neither. I was just saying I find it weird that people are
Oh wow.
selective about conversations.
Right. Well, like every person who hosts a podcast has, a quirk, and most of the time that quirk is really just that like they've had like their content is popular from before,
Well,
and
what's
then
my quirk? Because I'm the host here.
well, yeah, well technically we both have a following.
I mean,
The
first of all,
following's not very big, but it's a following.
yours is bigger than mine, but at
Mine is
least
bigger than yours.
I'm consistent. I
Yeah,
said just
I
stroke.
haven't posted in like 8 years. It's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, my most recent video sounds like me, except I'm 3 years younger.
Wow, if that's so wacky, imagine. Except it actually is 3 years younger. So,
Uh, should we go on to like another topic?
uh, yeah. I mean, what do you have? I can go into something. Um.
Apple.
Oh yeah, sure. I can do that then. Just a second. Yeah. So, Apple did a big oopsie. Um.
I haven't heard about this, so you should explain it.
You have it. So they released their new, um, like their new MacBook, not like computer.
All right, okay. I've heard, I've seen, I think I've seen this, but I don't know anything.
Yeah. So,
Like, I think I saw a picture of it, but I have no idea about the
okay.
game.
So this is from Business Insider.
Okay,
Apple
sure.
kicked off its largest conference of the year on Monday, where it unveiled software updates for its devices, along with a newly designed Mac Pro desktop computer and display. So,
Oh, I think that's what my friend was talking about.
yeah, the 32.
Like, he was talking about like $1,000 monitor stand.
Yeah, the 32-inch Pro Display XDR monitor itself cost $5,000 US. That price doesn't include the stand, which costs another 1,000 US dollars. The reveal of the stand's
Yeah,
high
this is an
price.
oops tea.
The reveal of the stands with The reveal of the stand's high price at the Apple event was met with audible groans, and others were quick to roast the company online for the lofty cost.
Well, I would.
It's like 30 grand Australian.
Okay. Um, let's think about this. Is it really good?
You have to buy the screen separately as well. The screen is 5,000 US, the computer is 6,000, and the monitor stand is 1,000 US. So I'm gonna try.
This better be like the best PC of the last century.
Yeah.
Which isn't hard to beat considering like they've only been good PCs since the last 10 years. But
Okay, I want to see how.
this better
it's
be like the best thing in the entire world. And it should. Oh my god. If this isn't like hammering out day long videos in a couple of minutes, then there's issues.
Yeah.
That was exaggeration. That's a lot.
Pro stands for probably going to be expensive. That was from Reddit.
Yeah.
And then people are just posting pictures of them stacking their stacking their monitors on just books.
Yeah, that makes sense. People would probably do that. Someone's gonna like make their own.
Make their own? Oh yeah, obviously. But I mean like
Do you think it'll have some system like you have to buy the monitor
Probably.
to get the thing to work. Oh, my phone's running out of battery. This is really fun.
Oh, charge it, you
How much?
idiot.
How much time? No, because my my headphone mic set is
Oh,
in the
you
charging port.
would.
Because this is not. It's
We're
the
on
sad boy phone.
15 minutes.
Wait, what?
Yeah. How much battery
It's
do you
not
have?
been long. I have 10% left.
You can do it. Just go into like low power mode. We can power
What?
through.
Okay. Low power mode 0. Low power mode 0. Darkness, brightness. Well, I'm really good at this.
Does Discord continue the call if your phone's locked?
I don't think so.
I can just imagine.
Oh no, yes it does.
Yes, it does? Okay, sweet. Now
Yeah.
don't browse Instagram.
True.
Apparently, okay, I'm reading another article. iTunes will soon meet its extremely overdue end, 18 years after it first came into our lives.
Sorry, go again.
iTunes is getting, like, just killed.
Okay,
iTunes
that's
is
fine.
being, like, dropped.
Okay, that's cool beans.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I guess because, like, subscription
Apple's just
services.
dying, I guess.
I mean, here's the thing. If Apple releases a 30 grand computer, people are still going to buy it. They're not going to like it, but there's still going to be people who will buy it.
True. That makes sense.
But yeah, no, like stuff like Spotify and all that are just taking over. Because why would you pay like $1 for every single song you want?
Yeah.
Or just pay like 10 and just get every song?
Yeah. And you do you use iTunes, right?
I don't use it too much, but yeah.
What are you using normally then?
What do you mean? I
What are
don't
you
listen to
using
music
normally?
really.
Oh, okay. Of course you don't. Bop. I've run out of conversational juices. Do you have any more?
Conversational juices. Have you seen
Indeed.
stuff?
What's your favorite juice?
Either cloudy apple or apple and mango.
Ooh, I
Ooh.
bought a bottle of cloudy apple today. It's pretty alright. First time I had it, I thought it was like straight. Someone like spiked it with alcohol or something. It doesn't taste good, but I've started to warm up to it.
It's good.
Cloudy. My favorites are cloudy apple.
Yeah.
Just straight up orange juice. No, that's not my favorite though. I'd rather either cloudy apple or pineapple.
Fair enough. I remember we had like a bottle of orange juice that was like
Right.
going off in a bit, and I remember I had my like Japanese project due the next day, and my mum just
Okay.
said, "Hey,
So this was recent.
fairly recent, yeah." And my mum
Yeah,
just said, "Hey, do you want to finish this? Because no one else will." And I said, "Sure," and I poured it into an actual drink bottle, and I sipped on it throughout the afternoon, and
Okay.
it's probably like a month later, and it's still like, if you put water in that bottle, it still has a faint taste of orange juice.
Okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know why you needed to tell me that.
We have like half an hour to fill.
Huh. I don't want to fill up half an hour.
Too bad you're the one who decided to not show up for 40
Look,
minutes.
I have math tests to study for, okay?
Yeah, same. I have projects to do, but hey, this is our commitment.
Well, this is like a hobby, except it just stresses us out.
So what? It's to prove whoever cracks first loses.
It's to practice it's to practice work ethic, which is very nice.
Like, all it is just having a conversation for 40 minutes.
Yep, basically, that's pretty much it.
Sure.
Essentially.
Have you? Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Have you heard about like pass by catastrophe stuff?
No. What is
It's like
this?
urban legend stuff. So, I think there's like 3 main ones, which is like if someone dies during an exam, all the other students pass that are present.
Oh, okay,
Those stuff.
sure.
If a university burns down or is destroyed, all current students immediately graduate with a bachelor's degree.
This is a thing?
Yeah, it's an urban legend. And the last one is, a student who gets hit by a campus shuttle bus will receive free tuition.
Okay, what is the point of this? Like,
I just wanted to bring it up because I think it's cool. I'm not even sure if it's true. It's kind of like if the teacher doesn't show up within 15 minutes, you're legally allowed to leave.
I'm sure you're not, but
Yeah, I mean, Okay, it's happened to me like 4 times this year that a teacher's taken more than 15 minutes to bother to show up to class.
really? It
Yeah,
hasn't happened to our class at least like once at all.
yeah. And, like, it's really annoying. Like, hey, we would rather have like a free period. Can you at least
Right.
bother to come down? It is your job.
Well, my history teacher, and I can't say his name because you might get like fired. Good history teacher, I swear. He straight up told us, all right, so you have activity 14, 15, 16 due by the end of this week. You can take this period as a free period, or you can actually work. Like, but whatever you do, it's due by the end of this week.
Yeah, I think that's
Which
an
I
alright
think
thing. Yeah,
not a bad system.
I mean,
Because we're still obligated to do work, and if you want to do your work for the benefit of yourself, then you can, or you can just have a free period if you're too stressed or something.
yeah, and that's like, I think it's the same with, like, and they won't chase it up. I think like teachers that don't go around going, "Hey, how much have you done? Hey, how much have you done?" And if people
Oh
don't,
well, he checks our books.
yeah, but no, I always like, there are some teachers who do that and then just like, hey, if you don't do the homework, that's on you. I'm not gonna chase you up. I'm not gonna remind
Right.
you. I'm just letting you know it's due by the end of the week. But if you don't do it, that's your fault. But yeah, what might get him fired, or is that just the whole thing?
That's it, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought
Because he
like
just told us to straight up have a theory.
I thought like the plot twist would be nobody actually just did the homework, and he just let it slide.
That's new. Well, okay, I feel because, some of our LOTE teachers in general are LOTE is language.
No,
It
just
stands
say
for
language.
languages. LOTE stands for languages other than English.
Oh, just go language.
No, okay. The reason why I said LOTE is because I got so bored once that I decided to read through the entirety of the little magazine that our school made. That I'm not gonna say the name of. I don't know.
Yearbook.
Like, yeah, that yearbook. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's probably
I
somewhere.
read through the entirety of that because
Do you
I
just
didn't
have
have
that on
access to
hand?
technology. I do. Yeah, I still got it.
In your back?
Huh? In my room.
Oh, in your room. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not on my back. Like, why would I have it in my bag? Why would I have my
You said you
yearbook
were
in my
bored
bag?
at school.
No. I was bored at home. I was bored at home because I didn't have technology, so I just straight up read the entirety of the yearbook. Anyways,
Okay, I might
what
just
have you got to
add,
share?
why, like, because I don't have too much else. Like,
Okay.
why didn't you just get books and read those?
Well, because I don't have like very many interesting books,
What do you mean, very many? It's get
and
some then.
I just decided to like tough it out for 2 days rather than actually
Well,
go
okay,
and borrow
here's
a
the
book or
thing.
something.
If I'm like not gonna go without technology and like talking for 2 days, and I may as well find or like get or borrow a book because that's my best choice. We've talked about
Sure.
this before, and then you said, well, what if we can't use books? And I said, well, then
Well,
that's
okay.
stupid.
The rule for this last year was that we weren't able to read fictional books, or I wasn't able to read a fictional book. So it had to be non-fiction. So it had to be
Oh
like
yeah, no, we
like a
talked about
nature
this because I
magazine.
remember. Then I said, oh, you can't read the Bible.
Yeah. All right. We're running out of so many things to say. Look, man, we're not that old. We don't have that many stories. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I do have a story to tell. Today, I was walking home from the shopping center near our school. Because I had just ate with my friends. My friend, duh, it was you. Um, while we were walking down the street back to the car, this kid, teenager on a bike, crosses the road on his bike really fast, like way too fast, and he just starts speeding at like my sister, and my sister jumps out of the way, and he like goes totally past, and we just go like, oh wow, that guy's an idiot. What if he didn't move? And then we got in the car, and as we were looking out of the car, some policemen were running by.
Oh no.
And like trying to find someone, and we totally think that kid stole something and is trying to get away.
Yeah.
So if it did actually hit my sister, and she wasn't hurt too bad, then we just like stopped to rob her. But of course that didn't happen because she didn't want to just get slammed by a bike.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, have you seen like the pay attention clip with the guy on his bike?
No.
No, well, okay, so there's okay, I'm just gonna explain this. So there's like 2 dudes biking, and it's from a GoPro footage, and it shows a car, and there's a car in front is kind of swerving off into the cycle lane.
Okay.
And then the front cycler gets past, and then the person with the GoPro yells, "Pay attention, dude! Pay attention!" And he hits the side of the car. And then when he turns back, the biker in front has stopped, and he just rams into him.
Huh.
Just watch it's so hard to explain videos. Just search it up
obviously.
and watch it.
But I don't. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna search it up now.
Yeah.
But
I'll add the link
search it
in
up
the
eventually, which is
description.
operative term for I'm never gonna look at that ever again in my entire life. Anyways.
And the second
Well, I
thing
don't know why I
was,
said it again.
I was like looking in like that same shopping place. I was like in Bonds for some reason, looking for a T-shirt or something.
Oh yeah, I was in there.
Or like to meet.
I bought like a new jacket and socks.
Yeah, I think I was meeting my mum because I was getting like food or something.
I also met my mum.
And that kid is how I met
You
your
just
mum.
had the exact same plan, but you stayed there for a little longer.
But no, and when I got there were like security guards with a woman, and I picked up like from conversation that she was trying to shoplift.
Oh, fun.
And she being caught.
Oh, goody.
So yeah, I thought I may as well just add that.
Anything else to talk about? That was pretty. Yeah,
I've got one more thing, which isn't really that conversation starting, but it's a start. It's just something weird I found. This is from the 25th of May. Game addiction is officially recognized as a disease by the World Health Organization.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Like,
it's not wrong. Gaming addiction is a real issue. Gaming addiction itself is not as bad as stuff like phone addiction, just phone addiction in general.
So, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think is worse?
Phone addiction or gaming addiction?
Yeah.
Phone, obviously.
Define like phone addiction
because
then.
the fact that the fact that you can just walk around with a little handheld device that can do a lot of things is easier to get addicted to than something where you have to sit down and set yourself onto somewhere like just a couch or your chair.
Not anywhere.
And you start to play.
You can do it anywhere pretty much.
Yeah, or maybe on your phone, a phone game, but they're not, say a competitive game, say of course, yeah. Say something like every single shooter on the market right now, R6, CS isn't actually on the market, it's actually dying. It just doesn't get enough attention anymore. R6, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Minecraft, all of them right now are, they're really addicting because they're competitive games. Minecraft was a joke, by the way.
I wasn't listening, but what?
Minecraft isn't competitive, except that it is. I used to sweat it all the time.
Online it is, offline it isn't.
Yeah, of course. It's because they're competitive games with a ranking system. So, Rainbow Six Siege has its ranked system, and it is super competitive, which is why people sink hours a day into that game, and technically it makes it an addiction. Where people can just like totally miss out on sleep, play the game.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
It's a proper issue.
right, okay. I apologize, listeners. Well, my fault. Please.
Did you actually? Okay.
Yeah, on the news site that I was looking through.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. So, what were you just saying? I wasn't listening.
The
Okay.
whole thing.
So, people can go through their phones mindlessly. However, playing like gaming and stuff requires a lot more
full attention.
critical thinking and
yeah.
WHO defines gaming disorder as a pattern of gaming behavior characterized by impaired control over gaming, increasing priority given to gaming over other activities to the extent that gaming takes precedence over interests and daily activities, and continuation or escalation of gaming despite the occurrence of negative consequences.
Okay, so can you like TLDR that for me?
Yep, sure.
I didn't get any of that.
It just means you have gaming disorder is when gaming is your number one priority, and despite it being very bad on your health, you still do it.
Well, yeah.
And you just don't do any of your responsibilities.
That's like every other addicting thing in the world.
Oh yeah, it also adds at the bottom that if you own any cringy gamer t-shirt, then you automatically have it, and you have it for life.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
There's
well, who didn't have a Minecraft shirt?
No, not those. It's like, oh, I don't age, I level up. Those ones.
Okay, but the more you age, the closer you get to dying.
Yeah, so?
You're not leveling up at all. You're just slowly leveling down.
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure, like, a 2-year-old isn't better than a 20-year-old.
You start at level 1, like, at birth.
Yeah.
And then you go up to, like, level 100. And then from, like, 40, 50 years old... I'm going to offend someone by saying that. 40, 50 years old, you start to come back down.
But
and you eventually reach level 1 at death.
The game is harder the further you go through.
Not every game.
The first 18 years of the tutorial.
The first 18 years of the tutorial? Excuse me? No.
Yeah.
What?
The first 18 years is the tutorial on how to play live. And then as soon as you end the tutorial...
Some people enter adulthood before 18. Like, they start to become independent.
Yeah, they just skip the tutorial.
Oh, okay. Well, they skipped it, like, halfway through.
But you have people...
I don't think anyone skipped it at the very beginning.
Yeah, obviously. You're not gonna have some baby just pay taxes.
You didn't see that.
Yeah, that's the point. I don't think you get how these podcasts work.
Okay, fine. Got me there. Alright, how much time are we running on?
We are running on, like, 30 minutes, roughly. So we can go for another couple of minutes.
Alright. Yeah, we'll go for a little more.
So did you hear that Cool Math Games is gonna shut down?
Yeah,
except it's not. Because,
Look, it was my childhood. Do you have something to say?
No, Cool Math...
I
literally have stuff here saying no, Cool Math Games isn't shutting down. Company confirms Adobe Flash 2020 shutdown. Won't decide.
Huh.
Yeah, because it runs
Good fun.
on the HTML5.
Yeah. Well, if it did, just look, it was a big, like, integral part of my childhood. I don't know how to use the word integral. Get out of here. I'm not very good at English. It was a really important part of my childhood, and I have a lot of memories playing Cool Math Games at school during lunchtime in the library. But I'm fine with it going.
I'm not.
I have no issue with that.
Also,
because obviously there's a reason it has to go, and I'm not going to stop it from going.
Also, do you know
if it's like another company trying to buy it out and delete it, then I've got issues.
Elon Musk buys Cool Math Games and deletes it.
Why? Why would he do that?
Yeah,
That's not
because
something he would do.
there was a meme going around that he'd buy a T-Series and then delete them.
Yeah, dude.
How
How much is T-Series?
I don't
Probably
know.
not worth much.
Net
Considering they
worth?
started.
Let's see.
T-Series net worth? Is that a thing? If
Let's
T-Series
see.
net worth is a thing, then
Let's see. No, that's PewDiePie's net worth. It's not saying. Yeah, all it's coming out with just PewDiePie's net worth.
oh, okay. Well, I guess T-Series doesn't.
Have you, like, because I think a whole bunch of stuff is starting to shut down because of, like, Adobe.
Yeah.
I think there's, like, the main Tetris website on, like, desktop has shut down. Which made me really sad.
Yep.
Yeah, we can end this here now.
You didn't hear? Okay. Yeah. I'm slowly becoming a man.
What?
That's an issue. Like when I I get tired really easily, and my body likes to just freeze up sometimes. It sounds really dumb why I'm complaining about this.
Thanks for sharing.
Sometimes I just sit down for like 5 minutes. I get back up and I can crack every joint in my body.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm straight up becoming an old man.
I mean, technically you are, but...
Technically I am. How am I an old man?
I mean, you're becoming an old man.
Yeah, so very slowly.
Didn't you literally say I'm slowly becoming an old man?
I meant at a faster speed than that.
Alright, closing words?
Skate fast. I can't say that sentence actually.
Yeah, you caught yourself last week.
What? No, I was gonna say something else. Because, reasons, but I can't say that either.
Okay, I just want to give a quick heads up. First of all, nobody's even gonna listen this far. Second of all, we did say this was gonna be a rankings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that'll be up next week. It's not happening.
It's totally not gonna be up.
We'll talk about it for like
we'll
10 minutes.
We'll do it eventually, but just not right now.
Yeah, in like 3 weeks, we're gonna talk about it for 10 minutes and just go, hey, my favorite game is Fortnite, and that's gonna be it.
You didn't just say that. Yeah,
I know, of course I didn't. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this week, and
Also, apparently the new MacBook, like the Mac Pro, can support 1.5 terabytes RAM.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But sorry, that was like 30 minutes ago, so don't talk about that. I'm just saying,
it might actually be able to like render the entirety of a day-long video in a couple of minutes.
Okay.